Shawn Michaels has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
A true showman, Shawn Michaels is always dressed to impress. Michaels recently said that HBK is a doormat for nobody. He's not here to be a stepping stone for others.
Plenty of superstars want their shot at HBK. They see beating him as a chance to prove they're the best around.
Well, too bad for them. Shawn Michaels has made a career out of picking big fights and winning them.
The Apex Predator on the hook again.
Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more so.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is basically a five-star general of psychological warfare.
Learned his killer instinct in Evolution and has now evolved into the Apex Predator.
Randy's entire body's a weapon. He's forged it through 2 decades of war.
Yeah, Randy Orton is no ordinary man, and there's nothing he won't do to take you down.
His opponent must understand the presence and the danger in front of him.
Well, Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled. In all of WWE, no one has ever truly soaked up the spotlight like Shawn Michaels. You can say that he was just born to be an in-ring sensation, and he proves it every time he climbs through the ropes.
You talk about the biggest names, the biggest moments in this company's history, and Shawn Michaels is always going to be at the top of the list. It's a main event whenever HBK has a match.
Certainly a big fight feel here with Michaels in the ring and ready for action.
And then we've got the Viper in the ring, coiled, ready to strike as always.
Randy Orton never misses an opportunity to prove why he is the Apex Predator of WWE. Methodical, sadistic. Randy's clearly having fun these days, but never forget just how dangerous he really is.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
And a stomp to the gut.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
As this went over. Nice escape. Chop. Randy Orton has influenced so many current superstars. Corey, do you think that puts the Viper at a disadvantage here?
If you're asking if I think Orton's become predictable, Cole, I think that's the last thing anyone would call him. Randy Orton's had a career full of highlights, but he's always able to adapt.
Wait, shoulders down.
Is it enough? Kick out just in time.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Stop it away.
Take it. It looks like he could get it done here.
Stopping the ref's count
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Orton going to that place could be academic from here.
Emphatic statement from the Viper.
There's two. No way. No way.
If this was anyone else, I'd have been surprised, but Shawn Michaels has that uncanny ability to stave off defeat.
The Viper cannot believe this. That should have ended this match, but it continues. The methodical style of Orton got a bit stalled there.
Michaels coming at him with incredible intensity. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
What a punch!
Nice snap power slam by the Viper.
Look at this, Byron. Here comes a suplex.
Oh, slingshot.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again.
Things are looking bleak.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just sweet chin music. Orton is done.
Only two?
There is no quit inside the heart of Randy Orton.
And guys, Michaels is stunned. HBK thought this one was over, but the match will continue.
Measuring. Face stop. Michaels struggling. Michaels straining. Perhaps the last.
KO out of nowhere.
Picture perfect from
Going for the cover. Oh, and he just kicked out.
I would say I was shocked if it was anyone other than HBK that kicked out of that one.
That should have been it. 99% of the time it is. Orton is seeing red right now, and he's got more work to do here. Vintage Randy Orton.
Getting up real slow. Not quite all there. HBK with great awareness. The Heartbreak Kid's resiliency throughout this match.
Tuning up the band. It is time.
Evades the attack.
What a display of strength here. Gutbuster.
This deep into a match is where trouble rides. Michaels hit it. Sweet chin music. Right on target from HBK.
Shoulders are down. He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels scores the W.
And like we always say, they don't call him the showstopper for nothing.
They call Randy Orton the Viper, always coiled and ready to strike on his opponent at a moment's notice.
And think about this. Early in his career, Orton was praised for his natural in-ring ability, for how effortless it was to be the most dangerous competitor around. He now has over 20 years of experience in this business, and things are still effortless for him, and he's even more dangerous.
You can't discount any of that, Corey. Orton is not someone to be taken lightly at all.
But you have to imagine HBK has done his homework and prepared for this matchup.
Of course he has, Saxton. You don't have the career that the Shawn Michaels has without doing your research. And even going in blind, he's still as gifted as they come in the ring.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
All right, now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Big height on that moonsault. Shawn Michaels, one of the best to ever do it. Corey, what can one even do to get an advantage over a superstar of his caliber?
When it comes to taking on the Heartbreak Kid, Cole, the brute force method has its advantages. Michaels can't keep up in the power and strength realm, and he also can't keep going hard if he's being beaten down. Oh, what a clothesline. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Impressive reversal from Michaels.
Into the cover.
The feet are on the ropes. Come on.
That's too early for that.
Chop block without warning. Hammering down on a knee.
Michaels has to show his resilience after taking that maneuver.
Orton looked confident in that exchange. Oh, we know what comes next.
Hung up on the rope.
Flying DDT.
What a move by Orton. Clearly 100% focused on taking his opponent apart. Orton might take it here.
Cashing in on that effort.
2 count. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
You can never count the Heartbreak Kid out, guys. Michaels refuses to concede this fight.
Orton is going to have to keep his composure moving forward. He thought he'd put him down with that one, and now he's got to think of another way. This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
And Michaels is experiencing a little brute force. Just hitting him from all sides with the ground and pound.
And that blow has him wavering.
When the Viper strikes, he does not hold back. Oh! He gets out of the way.
Flying forearm from Michaels. The showstopper taking it straight to his opponent's.
Time to tune up the belt. Sweet chin music. That just put down the Viper.
And he's still in the game.
That was amazing. Orton is still in this.
The Viper still has a lot of fight left in him.
Shawn Michaels has an incredulous look on his face, guys. If this temper takes over, he might make a mistake.
Looking to grind the features off their face across the top rope. Devastating attack from the Viper.
2. Randy Orton comes up big with that victory.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton leaves here with the victory.
The Viper's bite was too much in this one.
Orton showing why the Apex Predator is one of the most feared figures in sports entertainment.